Manifest money fast, meditation. Listen to this for 21 days while you sleep and watch what will happen. See, I was struggling to get my career going for numerous years. My wife was my girlfriend at the time, was in debt because I couldn't pay for anything. And I started doing what I'm about to share with you. And what ended up happening actually astounded me. It only took about 24 months for me to become a millionaire. And just before then, 24 months before then, paying $30 at the grocery store stressed me out. So my wife my girlfriend at the time was taking on the financial burdens that she couldn't afford. She was already working 6 days a week, 50 plus hours a week, and she was commuting an hour each way in Los Angeles traffic, and she was putting everything on a credit card. And I did what I'm about to share with you, and my life changed. So think of something that you would love, that money could help with. And in this video, this meditation is going to allow you to open up the floodgates for money to start flowing into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Sounds too good to be true, but money is just energy. And we're meant to live full, successful, fulfilling lives. And that means you can use the energy of money towards your highest desires. This meditation is going to allow you to manifest money fast. So listen for 21 days. Let's dive right into this video. So we're going to talk about this meditation, but first I want to explain to you why this is important and why you haven't been able to attract money before. Sometimes people will leave comments or they'll email me and they'll say, Jake, it's really bad of you to talk about manifesting money and getting people's hopes up. Or they'll specifically say, it's very bad for you to put the word fast and money in the same sentence. And I understand the sentiment, but it's not true. I understand where that was coming from because I was there when I couldn't pay for anything. My girlfriend, now my wife, Ashley, was in debt, and I read a quote. Actually, I didn't read it. The first time I heard it was at a Bob Proctor seminar, and Bob Proctor quoted Napoleon Hill. And this is from Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, and he says, riches, when they come so fast and so abundantly that one wonders where they were hiding all those lean years. That money comes to you so fast, eventually out of nowhere, that you're like, where the hell has it been hiding this whole time? And I remember listening to him, and I didn't know anything about this guy, Bob Proctor, and I thought he was I thought he was just a salesperson huckster when I heard that. I was like, yeah, right. And then after that, he said something very interesting. He said, suspend your disbelief. He said, the only reason you can go into a movie is because you suspend your disbelief. Here, suspend your disbelief to that ideology that money can come to you quickly and just see what can happen in your life. So comment down below, large sums of money come to me easily. Comment that down below. Large sums of money come to me easily. Comment that down below. Seriously, just comment it down below. Because our society has convinced us that money is very hard to come by. And neuroscience tells us that every time you have a thought, there's a term, and it says that nerve cells, brain cells that fire together, wire together. You have a thought, you have an emotion, I'm broke, or you feel a stressful emotion with respect to money. You're firing nerve cells in your brain. When you fire the similar nerve cells over and over, they wire together, which means it creates the neural circuitry of your brain. It is essentially creating the electrical circuits of your brain that are ultimately how your brain processes reality over and over and over. So you fire over and over again, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. You heard your dad say that money's hard to come by. You think you're not good enough for it. It's wired into your brain. So you need to use a meditation like what I'm about to share with you, especially before sleep, as an avenue to reprogram the mind. Now, the reason I say before sleep is because before you go to sleep, your conscious mind starts to disappear and you get directly into the subconscious. The subconscious, according to psychologists, controls 95% of our life. That you have 65,000 thoughts in a day and 95% of your life is unconscious, subconscious, meaning it's habitual, it's programmed into you. Meaning 95% of your financial life is habitual. I work less hard than I've ever worked before, and I make more money than I ever worked. I used to work so hard that I wasn't ever sleeping. I was sleep deprived. I had all these problems. And how many people do you know like that? They work harder than ever, but things aren't working out. It's all in here. And this meditation is going to rewire this thing for you so that things start speeding up into your life. So quite simply, what you're going to do is think of an end result as if the money you want had already happened. Perhaps you're calling your mother to surprise her with a first class flight. You're running home to tell your wife or your husband of this great news. You're shaking hands with a client because you just closed an epic real estate deal. You're shaking hands with your new customer. You're jumping up and down with a family member. You're by yourself running or on a hike through the forest, celebrating the fact that, some great financial thing just happened to you. What is a thing that might occur had you hit your financial goal? Something great that would happen if you already achieved what you want. Think of it. Think of it right now. Go ahead, stop for a sec, and just think of something that would feel real. For instance, I could imagine running into the house and telling Ashley, my wife, hey, this just happened, right? Think of one thing. It could be anything. But just think of one thing. Could be you celebrating by going on a trip. It could be anything, but think of one thing. And I'll wait a second for you to think of it. Okay, you thought of it. So the way that this works is your mind works in images, and you need an image with an emotional response in order to fire new nerve cells. So before sleep, you're going to replay the same images over and over and over and over again. So maybe you thought of an image of you and your lover flying first class somewhere, of you running into the house to tell your mom, of you shaking hands with a client or a customer. It could be anything, but you picture it. And before bed, simply what you're going to do is replay the same financial success and result over and over and over again, as if you already achieved the financial success that you want, and you're replaying it over and over. So you're lying in bed, and in bed, over and over, you're just saying, thank you, that large sums of money come to me. This amazing thing happened. You're seeing the image of it showing up in your life. Mom, guess what? Dad, guess what? Oh my God, my friend, guess what? You're overwhelmed with excitement in your own imagination. What is this doing? It's changing the neurological associations with money in your brain. For so long, you may have been financially disappointed. So the neurological connections that you have in your brain synapses are wired towards a struggle financially. But nerve cells that fire together wire together. You can fire new nerve cells. You can fire your brain in new ways. But the only way to do that is use your present consciousness to reimagine end results as if they've already happened, to trick your mind for it, to get your mind to start feeling the sensations of what it would be like to have excitement around money instead of despair around it, to feel joy and generosity around money as opposed to jealousy for people who had it, to feel excitement and freedom around money, to buy the food that you want for lunch, to buy the stuff that you want at the store, to do those things as opposed to wish you could do them and then feel bad about the fact you can only wish them. It's changing the associations in your brain. So for the next 21 days, what you're going to do is over and over and over again, replay end results. Now, these end results can change over time, but keep picking end results. One time it might be celebrating with a parent, with a friend, with a family member. Another time it might be shaking hands with a customer and you're imagining yourself helping them. Another one might be surprising your kid with a new car, or putting your kid through school, or surprising a single mother that has had to walk their kid to the bus stop every day and it causes them to be late to work because they don't have a car, and you bought them a car in cash, and you're imagining this end situation over and how freaking good it makes you feel. The feeling is what activates new brain cells, and it wires your brain for a positive association, a positive reality with money. And then, given that psychologists say 95% of your life is controlled subconsciously, your brain unconsciously starts to recreate a reality for you, attracting people, circumstances, and situations that bring prosperity into your life. That's why Bob Proctor said, riches when they come in such vast quantities that one wonders where they were hiding all those lean years, because they just start showing up because of the subconscious that controls 95% of your life. The machine that's controlling almost your entire life without your conscious effort has finally been programmed for financial success. So it starts showing up, and it's without your conscious effort because it's subconsciously. So if you really want to maximize this, go ahead right there down below and use my free success hypnosis as you're going to sleep every night. It's jakeshypnosis.com. I created this when I was struggling and I was sick of my wife, girlfriend at the time, coming back exhausted every single day, and I felt like crap because she was paying for things that I couldn't help with. And I created this financial success hypnosis to start to retrain my thought patterns, my belief systems, to ones of prosperity rather than wish and hope and doubt and fear and anxiety with respect to money. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's free. If you're watching this video, go down there right there and start to use that. As you're going to bed tonight, play it softly. You will be amazed at the things that will start showing up in your life when you listen to this thing. It's astounding. It changed my life forever. So I was like, I wonder if anyone else is going to get these results. I started giving them to my friends. When I used to do a lot of coaching, I would give it to my clients. They were getting great results. Eventually, I just put it up for free online, and now over 300,000 people all over the world have used it, and every day we get dozens of incredible success stories that are just astounding. And it's jakeshypnosis.com. It's free to use. So go ahead, click that, and start to use that at night while you're replaying your end result over and over. What you're doing as you're replaying the end result, the way you retrain the brain or the subconscious is through repetition of an idea. So what you're doing is using repetition of a new image to train your brain for a reality that does not yet exist. It's called a future truth. Future, meaning it hasn't happened yet, but it's already the truth. It hasn't happened yet, but it's already the truth. You have to train your mind like that. You have to train your mind that you know it's about to come. It's already here. Your brain is already feeling the effects of the excitement that you have prosperity in your life. You train your brain for it regardless of what your present circumstances in your life tell you. And that's what starts to pull the money into your life. So before sleep, use this. You're moving into the theta brainwave state right before bed, which is akin to hypnosis, which is akin to the first 6 to 7 years of your life when you're pretty much a sponge soaking up all the money beliefs of your parents, your grandparents, or foster parents, or the adults around you. And that programming in those early years is what has controlled your life to date. Even if you worked hard, the old programming is what controlled it. And now you can rewire it using this money meditation technique that before bed, use it for the next 21 days. So this is very powerful. When your brain is set up for success, success comes to you. It's just like 1 + 1 = 2. It's never going to equal 4. When your brain is set up for success, you achieve success. And great things start showing up. So comment down below, large sums of money come to me now. Comment that down below. Large sums of money come to me now. Comment that down below. Large sums of money come to me now. Say that to yourself a couple times. Say it with me. Ready? Large sums of money come to me now. Yes, yes, yes. Large sums of money come to me now. Yes, yes, yes. You're saying it so you feel the emotion. While you're doing this right now, you're activating new nerve cells in your brain. You're forming new neural networks. You're forming new neural connections. Ones of prosperity, not of financial despair, not of carrying your past around with you anymore, not of feeling like I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough. None of that matters. Start to train your brain right now. So jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. So even if you already subscribed, just double check you've actually hit that bell notification right over there on the side, because like I said, that's what actually notifies you for the new video. So subscribe, bell notification, use this meditation for the next 21 days. Come back on this video and share your success story. For me, things happen fast, and I love to know how quickly they start showing up in your life. So if this video speaks to you, make sure you watch it back through one more time to grasp all the ideas so you can immediately implement them into your life tonight, manifest money, and use this for the next 21 days while you sleep. jakeshypnosis.com is right there down below, free to use to train your subconscious mind for a life of prosperity right there down below. jakeshypnosis.com right there down below.